Okay, right here. So welcome guys. Let me share my screen. Just 1 minute, let me share the screen. Okay, right here. Let me share my screen now. Right here. Let me share my screen now. Um, all right. So I am a bit late on this. Um, all right. So I am a bit late on this. Right. So I am a bit late on this. Yeah, right. So we're coming up to Christmas, obviously, and want to see what pips we can get here. This is gold. This is gold. It's basically um, it's pushing down. It's heat resistance. You can see at the top there, it's heat resistance and it's dropping. So we want to be looking for sales really. Let's just go to the lower time frame and see where we can get in on this trade. Right. Yeah, I mean the best place to have entered this trade would have been here. The best trade, the best place to have entered this trade would have been here, which is like 190 pips away. Right, let's just go to the higher time frames. We want to check and see what we can find. So for those on YouTube, do let me know you are there. Just say hi. Let me say hello to everybody. Hello, everyone. Hello, traders. Now, oh, it's dropping. I mean, we cannot enter now. You know what I mean? If you enter now, you'll be like cutting a falling knife. That could be very dangerous, very risky. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait for the price to give us a pullback. Yes, good morning, Emmanuel. Oh, this is dropping. I was on a live session with the VIP members. I had to jump into a quick meeting. That's why I was late. So I do apologize for that. But like I did tell them, we're going to be looking to sell. I don't know if any one of them who were with me on the live sessions with the VIP got in, but this would have been a place to get in. Oh, sorry. That would have been a place to get in. The next best place to get in now, let's just use, okay. The thing is, it's pushed down powerfully and it's most likely going to, if it does give us a pullback, we will look to jump in. Otherwise, it's risky. We don't want to risk our our funds, as it were. Yeah, I mean, it is moving so powerfully. If you get in, your stop loss is going to be massive. You don't want That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to use a stop loss that is unnecessarily big. You don't want to use a stop loss. So what we'll do, we'll basically just check other pairs now. I mean, the New York session has just opened. The New York session has just opened. Wow, that's the push for the New York Open. This is Nasdaq. Now, Nasdaq is coming up against, some sort of resistance there. Nasdaq is at resistance there, so preferably a break and retest is what we'll be looking for, unless if it rejects there and begins to drop again. We will just play it safe, guys. Yeah, Nasdaq 100. Nasdaq 100. Right. Okay. All right. Let's check other pairs. Now, we got in on this euro. I mean, for those who are part of my Telegram group, it's a free group to join. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the link to the Telegram group. I gave a signal, you know, yesterday. The entry was run about here. The entry was run about here. And you can see it's delivered over 90 pips already, which is good. So if you want to get some free signals from me, join my Telegram group. Let me leave the link here. Just 1 minute, guys. Let me copy the link. It's a free Telegram group where I give signals regularly. Let me post the link in here. Let me post the link here on Telegram. Yes, good morning, Alicia. Okay, so that's the link to my Telegram group. I'll pin it up there on YouTube. Yeah. So if you're not part of the Telegram group, you can join there. Okay. So we've been looking at gold. It's pushed too far to the downside. We cannot enter now. If anything, we would wait for a pullback. We'll wait for a pullback. I trust some of my members entered because I was in a live session with them on Zoom and I had to jump into a quick meeting. tell them that there was resistance there. Price was rejecting off resistance and it was going to keep on dropping. So hopefully they got in. That would have been the best entry run about here, but so it would have been entering here, stop loss there about 150. So it's already like giving way over, let's see, about 150. It's almost giving 2 to 1, in less than 40 minutes, it's dropped and giving 2 to 1. So those are the kind of trades you will get as part of my mentorship or part of my VIP group. That is Nasdaq at resistance. We will see how it plays out here. I mean, ideally, yeah, we will keep an eye on this and see what happens with this. I'll be here for I'll be here for, between 45 to 1 hour. Let's see if we can find trades. Let's try other pairs. Let's try GJ and GU. This is GJ. This is GJ. What's happening with GJ? Let's check the daily. Yes, it is powerful. Okay, so I also told my guys this was going to be pushing up, and it has. As a matter of fact, if you want to enter this is the daily time frame. If you want to enter this, be ready to be in the trade till after Christmas. The thing is, um, Christmas is in 2 days. If you enter this trade, stop loss will be around here. Stop loss will be around there, which is huge. Let's see if we can get a better entry. Let's see if we can get a better entry on the lower time frames. That's like 210.052. Yeah. So, I mean, if you were to enter this trade, that could be a stop loss. Otherwise, if you want to really give the market room to move, you have to use this stop loss. But the thing is, even if you enter now and use a stop loss here, even if you were to place a stop loss here, you will still get at least 1 to 1, risk to reward. I usually would play safe sometimes and just give the market room to move, because the strategy is such that it delivers like 1 to 1 minimum, so otherwise, I mean, there's no point getting in the trade and it takes you out. I don't play like that. I mean, it's a huge stop loss. Even if you're to use here, that's over 350 pips. That's huge. But it is a swing trade. That's what to understand. If you're getting on this, if you're getting in on this trade, it's a swing trade, and 350 pips for a swing trade is not too much. Okay. So let me just tell those guys on Facebook that we are live. Just 1 minute, guys. We are live. I want us to get a trade in today. Now, if anything, if anything, we will get a swing trade on that GJ. We'll get a swing trade on that. I am going to get in anyway. I'm going to get in on that trade now for a swing trade. Okay. Okay. So let's buy. Now the thing is, when I get in on trades, what I usually would do, I would also manage it, so I'll post it on I'll post it in the Telegram group. I'll post it in Telegram group and also manage the trade because when I give out signals, I like to manage it and share it with the team. So let's get in on GJ. I'm buying GJ now. Like I say, it's a swing trade. We're going to be in the trade for a time. With a swing trade, you have to allow for pullback, which obviously means that, at least with my strategy, I would usually take more position, enter more positions when there's a pullback. I would usually enter more positions when there's a pullback. And I can see I'm entering with a small position. That's the entry. The stop loss is going to be here. On the daily, it's going to be here. Yes, it is it's a big stop loss, about 350 or so. But we're looking to get a minimum 1-to-1 on this. Really, it's a 2-to-1. With the setup, it's a 2-to-1. Your TP is going to be your TP1. The way I trade is basically once you get TP1, move your stop loss to break even. Once you get TP1, move your stop loss to break even. Now with this, the TP1 is going to be at about, let me see. The TP1 is going to be like 90 pips. Now, when it comes to setting your TPs, TP1, TP2, and all that, obviously you would use, you would tend to use structure. You would tend to use structure. However, because of the way this is, because GJ is at an all-time high, there isn't any structure to use for measuring your target point. So what you would do is to then use the range of the candles, the average range of the candle. That's one way to do it. I mean, if you consider this now, the average range of the candles here, this is 78, that is 50, you know, that is 81. Obviously, this is massive. This is an outlier. So I would say the average range is about 80. So let's go with 80. TP1 will be 80. So 80 pips from here, that's TP1. 80 pips from here. We're going to check that gold trade again. 50 pips from here would be like would be 211.788. So TP1 will be 211.788. So that's why I'm having a TP1. What I would say is basically, two, let's manage the trade. Let's manage the trade on Telegram. So like I said, if you're on YouTube now, the Telegram link, the link to my Telegram is in is there on the YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to post it in the room. I'm going to post it in the Telegram for everyone else to get in. So guys, just bear with me. Let's share this with everybody. It's Christmas season, is the season of Thanksgiving, and of course the season for sharing. So bear with me. Let's just post this there. One minute, guys. I'm posting it in the room. So if you've just joined us, we are buying GJ, that's pound JPY. Pound JPY at, what was the entry price? Run about 210.9, let's say 920. 210, 210.920 or lower. Stop loss is equal to stop loss. We said the stop loss is run about here. That's 207. Let's call it 420. 207 420. 207 420. And TP1 TP1 is 211.788. Let's make it a round figure. Let's do that again. Okay, so TP1 is 211 point, let's call it 780, 211.780. 211.780. And the final TP the final TP. So guys, come on, give me a like in the room. Click on the like, click on the thumbs up on YouTube for me, guys. Come on now. If you want more trade, click on the like button for me. Click on thumbs up. Okay. So this one is like here. That's 366. So the final TP is going to be 218,515 or so. 218,515. 218,515. Okay. Like I did say, it's a swing trade, so prepare to be in the trade for some days. We're taking it over Christmas. We're taking this trade over Christmas, guys. If your account is not big enough to cope with it, do not take the trade. If you cannot take a 350 pip stop loss, do not take the trade, guys. You have to be that disciplined. Okay, so I posted that there. Okay, so there we go. Come on, guys, give me a like. Give me a like. There are a couple of you watching there on YouTube. Give me a like. Click on thumbs up. If you're not logged into your Gmail or Google, then obviously it's not going to show if you click on the like button. So log into your and give us a like. Okay. Okay now. So also click and share. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Patricia. Click, subscribe, and share. So never mind the drawdown, it's a swing trade. We're going to be in this trade, and it is an A plus setup. I can tell you that for sure. It's an A plus setup, and we know we will be getting at least, you know, 350 pips from this, at least 350. All right, let's check the gold. Okay, the gold is still dropping. So you can see, even as we did say in the Zoom with the VIP members a while ago, this basically hit resistance. It hit resistance and it was dropping. I had to jump into a quick meeting, emergency meeting. So sorry guys, that's why I was late. But we have missed the entry on this one. We would have to wait for a pullback. We would have to wait for a pullback. We missed the entry on this one. That would have been the best place to get in. It's about 10 o'clock New York time, which I believe is 3 o'clock in the UK or so. Yeah, I mean, we can't get in on this one now. It's too late. Just have to pull back. And we will get it. Now consider, guys, consider that this is resistance. It's rejected of resistance. And, I envisage it coming here at least. I envisage it's going to drop by another 300 pips. But before it does that, this is going to be like, yeah, thereabout. But before it does that, I mean, if you enter the trade now, you'll be taking a huge risk. You have to use a big stop loss. So what I would do on this 1 hour, wait for it to pull back first, giving us a bullish candle, and when that candle is taken out, then you jump in. Let me give you an example, guys. Let's do some quick pitching here. So you can see, think of this drop. Think of this drop. It gave a pullback. This was the last green candle. That's a strategy, guys. I'm giving you this strategy for free, absolutely free. So a drop, pullback, continuation. I call it the ICC, impulse, correction, continuation. The pullback is the correction. So when you see a drop like that, you don't want to be getting in here. You don't want to be getting in here because it would then pull back. If it has dropped powerfully, like it has here, you have to wait for a pullback. Now, 3 red candles. It doesn't have to be 3 candles. It could be 2 candles. It could be 2 massive candles. It could be 1 massive candle. But as long as it's a powerful drop, wait for a pullback. So coming back here, we see this drop. It pulls back, giving us green candles. Then the last green candle was taken out here. You get in there, stop loss there, and boom. So that's a similar kind of thing you want to wait for here. I mean, this happens to be the 1 hour time frame. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, we have to wait for a pullback. You see, one of the reasons why traders lose is because they know they are not patient enough to wait for the pullback. Because they are not patient enough to wait for the pullback, that is why one of the reasons why traders lose. You have to know that the market would always give you more opportunities. Anyway, let's see where else we can get a trade. We also did look, oh, okay, look at this now. This is NASDAQ. You can see this gray box I drew here. when you see a gray box on my chart, it is support and resistance. So it's rejected there beautifully. Let's just do some multi-time frame analysis here. Now we might get a trade on this. We'll just wait and give it some minutes. You know what I'll do, guys? I'm going to get it on TikTok. Let my TikTok followers join us on this as well. We're probably going to be selling this one. This might be a trade we can quickly get into and get some profits from. I do want us to get a trade in this session that we can close as well. Quite unlike the GJ trade, which is a swing trade, I want us to take a scalp. And we can usually get a scalp on gold and NASDAQ. Some assets give you scalping opportunities all the time. Now, the thing is, this is the 30-minute time frame. Let's try the 15-minute time frame. Now, I know not everybody is able to trade. Not everybody is able to trade. I'm just setting up my camera, guys. I want my guys to join me on TikTok. Not everybody is able to trade assets like NASDAQ and, well, indices generally. Not everybody is able to trade indices and gold using their broker. So what I advise you to do is to use the link to my broker. So my recommended brokers are there in the YouTube channel. So do well to find it under the screen and sign up to those brokers. Otherwise, reach out to me, send me a DM, and I'll tell you which broker to use. Okay, so I'm going to go live on Instagram now, guys. Not Instagram, I'm going to go live on TikTok. We're most likely going to get an entry here, guys, so just get ready. We're most likely going to get an entry on NASDAQ. ITO. Okay. Okay. So we're live on TikTok as well. Okay, beautiful. Okay. So two pairs we're watching now. Gold and NASDAQ. So welcome, YouTubers, and welcome TikTokers. Welcome, TikTokers. Okay. So if you're on TikTok, double tap on your screen. If you are watching live on TikTok, double tap on your screen, to send the love and encourage others to join. Okay. So welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. It's amazing. On TikTok, you go live and people are wanting to co-host with you. No, sorry, guys. I can't co-host with strangers. I don't know what you plan to do. Okay. So on YouTube, Emmanuel says gold seems to push opposite of Nasdaq. Perhaps we can look for a buy on gold. Well, yes. I mean, we would definitely look for buys. Once I get it set up, I will be looking to jump in. Once I get it set up, I'll be looking to jump in. And really, let me give you some more nuggets. I did say I was going to be sharing some nuggets during this session. Let me give you some more nuggets. Now, if you're looking to, I mean, you can see it's been dropping. You can see it's been dropping. If you are looking to buy, and it works across board. It works with all assets. It's a universal technique and strategy. If it's dropping, for instance, and you're looking to buy, you want the last candle to be taken out at least to the upside. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's simple, but it is the case that there are other confluences you could look for. So if you are looking to buy here, it's best to actually wait for the last bearish candle to be taken out and possibly a retest. So it could be the case of you waiting for this green candle, the bullish candle, to take out this area. So you could be waiting for the candle, the bullish candle to take out that, possibly come to retest it. Let's do this. So you could basically wait for price to go up there, retest, and continue. That's usually a good strategy. That's usually a good strategy. So guys, join me if you're on TikTok. You want to join me? I'm trading live on YouTube. So go to my profile and find my link for YouTube and join me on the live. I'm trading live on YouTube, so do feel free to join me. So yeah, that's how I would be looking to trade it. I mean, if we were to go on a lower time frame, this is the 5 minute time frame. This is the 5 minute time frame. So you can see, even though we have the moving average indicator here, guys, I know some people will log in and say, oh, he trades using indicators. Oh, well, I do know price action as well. Bam, bam, bam. So if you're looking for price action, that's price action for you. Look for this last candle. We have a strategy in my VIP that we trade and we do it profitably. So this is the 5 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute. See, on the 1 minute, it's taking out the last candle. But hey, I'm not doing some heavy teaching here, so I have marked out that line. That's the line I am wanting it to take out. What if you had used this last candle here? If you had used this last big candle, I mean, this one is not exactly what to use. If you had used this last big candle, then obviously you'll be looking for a break and retest as well. However, because on the higher time frame, that is basically um, the resistance, I will be going with that of the higher time frame. So if you are on TikTok, guys, join me on the live on YouTube. Just go to the profile, get my link there, and join us on the live. Okay, so we've entered one trade now. We've entered a swing trade on. We've entered a swing trade on PJ. So we have to wait for that to play out. Yes, guys. So join me on the live trading on Telegram, on YouTube, guys. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Join me on join me. Let me flip the camera, guys. Let me flip the camera on TikTok so you see what we are doing there. That's what we are doing. We're trading live here on YouTube. So go to my bio and get the link for my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's go back to this. I do want us to get a trade here, guys. I want us to get a trade, but we cannot force the market. We cannot force the market. I'll be looking to sell if the price breaks below this is NASDAQ now. This is 15-minute time frame. The price breaks below here. If the price breaks below, where is it? The price breaks below here. I'll be looking to sell this NASDAQ. So welcome TikTokers. We are trading Forex live. Do feel free to join us. Just go to my profile and basically find the link to my YouTube channel and join us. We are trading live. It's been a very profitable week. For those who are here, let me show you the Euro AUD trade. For Euro AUD, we entered a sell run about here, and you can see it's giving over 90 pips so far. I've closed the position on this one. That basically is hitting TP2. Now, for those who've been following me for a minute, I always say that 75% of our trades hit TP1, which is good. And my TP1 tends to be a minimum of 30 or 35 pips. So 75% of the time when you take my trade, it should hit TP1. It should give you 30 or 35 pips. That is my flex. Okay, so that's basically what we are doing here. We are trading Forex live. Join me on Telegram, on YouTube. My YouTube link is in my bio. Join me on YouTube and join us. And by the way, for those of you who don't know what Forex is, it is trading the financial markets. Forex basically, stands for foreign exchange. We trade the foreign exchange. It is not the same thing as money transfer. No, don't get it mixed up. Foreign exchange or Forex is the market, the financial market. I'm sure you've heard of crypto, you've heard of the stock market, you've heard of the futures market. Forex market is similar. It's an additional stream of income once you have learned how to trade. I do, trade and mentor people. I've mentored several people and, all over the world, and we are trading live with some of them now. So feel free to join us on YouTube. Get my link from the bio. Okay. So what we're looking to do with this gold trade, I would want it to break this area before I think of jumping in. For the what's it called? For the NASDAQ or US Tech, the US Tech, US 100, it's all called, different names. I would want it to break here. If it breaks here, then I would sell. We most likely will get a trade. We most likely will get a trade here today, guys. We most likely will get a trade here. Give me a like on TikTok. Give me a like on YouTube. Now, YouTube guys, I cannot see your likes yet. Or don't you like me? Maybe you don't like me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, I can see the like. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, that's good. So once you have clicked on the like, don't click on it again, because if you click on it again a second time, you will be unliking it. That's what it means. Right here. Patience is essential in trading, guys. Patience is essential. So let's just wait for our signal, our setup to do what it needs to do before we jump in. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not really keen on taking any other. Okay, this is GU. This is GU. I mean, GU tends to move move the same way, the same direction as gold. So really, we're waiting for GU. We're looking at GU dropping. We're looking at GU dropping. We're looking at GU dropping, guys. We're looking at GU dropping. Okay, so it did not break that. It didn't break that zone. It has not broken that zone. So what are your plans for Christmas, guys? What are your plans for Christmas? I am going to be spending time with family. Um, Don't think we're going to be having Christmas turkey. No turkey this Christmas. We had turkey for Thanksgiving. We had turkey for Thanksgiving, so not for Christmas. Is my camera frozen? Let me see. Okay, my camera. Anyway, so I hope everyone is going to have a wonderful Christmas. You know, for several weeks now, for several weeks, TikTokers, I have been telling the guys in my Telegram room that we want to make Christmas money. And I'm sure a lot of us did. The signals have been very profitable. Right from November, I've been saying Christmas money. Now, the truth is, I kind of like slowed down during December. I didn't give much signals in December, but November it was like back to back, and they were profitable, you know. But I believe, you guys still made some money anyhow. I believe you still made some money anyhow. So join me on YouTube, guys. If you're on TikTok, welcome, 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 welcome. Get the link, get my YouTube link from my bio. Now, the truth is, guys, when it comes to growing wealth, when it comes to growing your wealth, when you think of the wealth creation journey, guys, you definitely cannot depend on your 9 to 5, except your 9 to 5 pays you multiple 6 figures. Oh yeah. And you would have to be very disciplined, but then you still would have to invest. It's You have to have an additional stream of income. Yes, people talk of property and all that, but one thing I know is something you can get into. Yes, something you can get into, as it were, to generate an extra stream of income. Oh, thank you for the like. Yeah, somebody sent a like. Something you can definitely do to generate an additional stream of income is trading the financial market. Trading the financial market is one way to begin to generate an additional stream of income. And guess what? It's not rocket science. Trading the financial market like in Forex or futures, if you're in the US, for instance, stock market, yes. But what I do trade is Forex. I've just gotten into trading the futures now. You know, if you want to trade, be part of a community. Don't trade on your own. I can tell you that for free. You want to be trading with the community, even if it's a free community to start with. But of course, if you are starting off from scratch, I would encourage you to definitely, if you can afford it, get some paid mentorship. Get some paid mentorship. You know, even I still have mentors, who mentor me in other areas, not so much in Forex because I have been trading for almost 2 decades. You know, um, I do have contemporaries I trade with or I rub minds with, but when it comes to other industries, other sectors like, building a brand, using Instagram and social media and all that, I have mentors. I have people who are mentoring me. You need a mentor. A mentor would basically help you reduce your learning curve. You know, if you have a mentor, you're like standing on the shoulder of somebody who's been where you want to get to. So it's an advantage. Okay, so coming back to our trade on our chat on YouTube, we are still waiting. Now, guys, I will be here for say another 10 minutes, but you know what I'm looking to do. So on this US Tech or NASDAQ, what I'll be looking to do is if price breaks, this is the 30-minute time frame. If price breaks this area, that's this green candle really. If price closes below it, you enter, place your stop loss at the top there. Yes, that's how to do it. If price closes, say here, if price closes, say here, place your stop loss at the top there on this 30-minute time frame and target at least 1-to-1, at least. Yeah, this is going to be a 2-to-1 trade, but target at least 1-to-1. You know, so what do I mean by 1-to-1? Means you are risking $1, gain $1 at least. But this trade, if it breaks below, is going to be a 2-to-1 trade. Okay, it's going to be a 2-to-1 trade. You know, which basically means if you're entering here and stop loss there, measure the range. Measure the range here. You can see what the range is. That's about 13,162. And you have it here at about, let me see. So from here to here is about 13, let's just say 13,200. Here will be like 13,200 or so, thereabout. Yeah. So that'll be like a 1-to-1. So if you enter the trade for a sell here, stop loss there, TP1 here, but TP2 would be like times 2. So that's how I'll be looking to take this trade here. That's how I'll be looking to take this trade. So welcome, guys. Welcome on TikTok. Right, yo. I mean, I can't see any other pair that is of interest to me, guys. Just want a fast-moving pair that we can trade, get into, and get out. That having taken the hello, citizen. Hello, guys from TikTok. Give us a like. Give us a like. Drop a comment. Hello, Bobby. Yes. Some some chaps are loyal. They know what to do. They know to click on the like. They know to share. They know to leave comments. That's how we that's how we grow on social media. Likes, comments, shares, and all. Now, for those of you who trade my strategy, those of you who trade my strategy, you know very well what the setup is. There are some setups that we can see that hopefully you guys have traded. Hello, Tina. Hello, Tina. Hello, Bobby. Hello, guys, and welcome to the live. We're trading Forex live on YouTube. The link is in my bio. If you're on TikTok, the link is in my bio. The link is in my bio. Just check the link for YouTube and join us there. Also join my Telegram group because that's where I do make the announcement when we're going live. We entered a trade on GJ. It's a swing trade. We're going to be in the trade till next week at least. Hello, Wutu. No, sorry guys. I don't do co-hosting with absolute strangers. If you're in my community and I know you, I could co-host with you on TikTok, but I don't co-host with strangers. Okay, guys, so let's leave it. I mean, I'm going to log off now because we've been here and you know we've been here for a while, at least 1 hour or so. I've marked out the setup we are looking to trade and how we're looking to get into this trade. So that's how we'll be looking to trade it. So guys, on TikTok, I'm saying bye to you now, but feel free to join me. Feel free to join me on Telegram, where you can get, obviously, some more mentorship. Also feel free to join me on, well, that's how you're basically going to trade with me live on YouTube every Tuesday. We trade a New York session on Tuesdays. Okay, guys. Bye now, Ducky. Bye, everyone on TikTok. Okay. All right. That's fine. So some people did, follow me on TikTok, which means they are going to be part of the community. You're going to be joining us to trade with us. You know, um, so now for the members on, let me see, for the VIP members, if you can stay just 5 more minutes, I would share some extra techniques with you. For those who are the VIP members on Zoom. Let me share the Zoom link with you. I'll share the Zoom link with you. And you can join me, for 5 minutes. Let me share some techniques with you. Okay, I've just posted it in the VIP room if you're on Zoom. So I'm coming off the YouTube now. So guys, see you again on Tuesday, next week Tuesday. That's after you would have had your Christmas turkey or chicken or whatever it is that you're having. So have a beautiful Christmas. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Well, I wouldn't do any bad thing, as it were. So Merry Christmas, YouTubers, and see you soon. VIP members, I'll see you in the Zoom room shortly. Okay now.